So because I missed a video yesterday, I'm gonna be in rollers and talk like my character that I'm doing a play for, and that will be my punishment. Mostly because I'll be talking about my career, and because I know people don't watch these videos, so I think we're all safe. At most, like 5 people do, and I'm okay with that. So I gotta discuss something with you guys. I do not like my director. I think she is foul. I could say other dirty words, and I'm not going to because I like my channel all nice and clean. I cannot stand her. She actually insulted me right in front of my face, calling my career because I'm an art history major. She just scoffed in my face. She's like, well, that's a career? Okay, what are you doing, lady? You are directing a play at a community theater. I have a filter. Because trust me, if I didn't have that filter, I wouldn't have a lot of friends at all. And I'd beat the living daylights out of people if I could. Because I would like to. I would like to beat the living daylights out of a lot of people. She's just like, doesn't have no filter. And our show's not until September, and it is the beginning of August. And she wants our lines perfect. And, I understand being off book is one thing, without a script. That's fine. But she wants us completely off book and not calling line. She doesn't want us to make any mistake. And that's kind of unfair. Because we're gonna make mistakes. We're actors. And this is a community theater. And this is all volunteer. Volunteer. Can I repeat that? Volunteer. We do not get paid. Because if we got paid, then yes, you can expect that of us. But we shouldn't do any of that if we don't get paid. So it's kind of like unfair for us. But, and my character is Southern, as you can now tell. I don't know whether my accent is very good. I come from Florida. That's not very Southern. Surprisingly not. And it's hard because most of her sentences don't make much sense. And it's even harder to learn. And she's got big chunks of stuff to learn. Half pages of lines explaining stuff that don't need to be there. Now, I love the show. I love my castmates. I really do. And if it wasn't for them, I would quit. But, I really do enjoy them. And I wouldn't, if I knew there was someone else in the theater that was capable of taking on this part right at this moment, then yes, I would quit. Because she's being less difficult. And when she jokes, well, she thinks it's joking. It's not funny. She's so condescending about it. Like, my friend Phil, he plays my opposite. He plays my dumb cowboy. And we were doing Act 1 the other day, and we had to be off book. And he only had to pick up his book for the last couple of sentences, at the end. And it does throw you off a little character that, that's not a big deal. And she's just like so mad at him because he didn't know the last couple of sentences. Like, he knew everything else though. He was fantastic, better than me, But I also missed a couple of rehearsals, so I got a little leeway. But and then we came in the next rehearsal, and he said to her, he's like, listen, I'm going to need my book because I wasn't as good as I was yesterday. And he's not saying that in a condescending way. He's saying that as in, I don't know my lines as well. And she goes, oh, you were good? And it's just like, right to his face. And like, you can't do that to these people. These are people here. They're not objects. You can't treat people like that. You can't treat your actors that way. This is a mutual respect thing. She's bat crazy. So, that was my rant for the day, and that was my punishment. So, hopefully, these come out alright. We'll see later, in my next video. So, this ain't over. I'll talk about it later, and you'll eventually see how the show wraps up, and hopefully it'll wrap up okay. But I'm getting pretty irritated, and I don't know if I can survive it, so we'll see what happens.